here. It's Niagara Saturdays, episode 420.
Whoa!
For anybody who cares about that shit, another episode of People's Mic. We're here. Let them know who you are. Don't kick the table, Jimmy.
My name is Kevin Kham, comedian. That's the only thing.
Yeah, whatever.
I was going to list other things, but I'm like, that's the only thing that I can kind of list.
That's all that fucking matters.
Yeah, that is all that matters.
That's it. What kind of day you have?
I'm having a good day. I usually on Saturdays I'll just do the creek and then come straight here. But I found out because it's not on free mics, there's a pair mic at 2:00 and an Otto's mic at 4:00. So I hit both of those.
You never went to the Otto's mic?
No, I mean there was like 3 people there, so it's no surprise I hadn't heard of it. But I got to try out some new bits. I'm excited to do here some new race stuff. I don't shy away from the race stuff, Jimmy. I know it's not the nice thing to say now, but like they're funny jokes. It has nothing to do with punching down or anything. They're just good jokes that have to do with race.
I say talk about it.
Oh yeah,
and fucking annoy people. You got to talk about the shit that bothers you, but you got to talk about shit that's funny.
Yeah,
you know if this shit, you know, with this, you got to I don't know. I say talk about it. If it's something you see and it makes you laugh,
I got to be myself. Got to be myself. And if people don't like it, fuck yeah.
Fuck them in the
fuck
face.
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about this, Jimmy.
Let's do it.
Dave Chappelle came out with a new special.
Yes. I saw it 3 times.
You saw it 3 times?
Yes, I saw it 3 times.
I've had 30 comics say, have you seen it? It's so this and that. So finally, I have this rule, Jimmy. Mm-hmm. Are you paying attention?
I am paying attention.
I'm
multitasking.
What?
I'm multitasking.
Okay, just making sure the sound works.
Up. Yeah, the sound gives you problems.
Yeah. Is it not working right now?
Do that. Just talk up.
Speak up. So, a bunch of comics have been talking about the new Dave Chappelle special, you know? Mm-hmm. And so finally, I'm like, all right, I got to sit down and watch it. Yesterday, I make myself... First of all, yesterday, I helped Zach move all day long.
He told me.
This motherfucker...
He told me how to move.
Didn't do shit. I'm drilling all... Like, there's 50 nails I'm drilling out of his bed. He's like, I'm going to sit in the van, make sure it's not causing any problems. What do you mean problems? It's just out there. No one's going to take it. He's like, oh, yeah, well, I don't know. Goes outside, and I'm lugging this heavy shit. And he's like, I gotta buy you a slice of pizza. I'm like, oh, thanks, nice. No, he was good. He bought me lunch and got me a slice.
Yo, he did. I don't want to say what he said.
I think he showed. What did he say? What did he say?
Oh man,
he probably. He showed me. He showed me something.
What did he say?
Something about me not knowing where the tower is or something.
He said you could lift 30 pounds.
Oh, that's bull. I saw it. He showed me that, which is bullshit because I was lifting more than he was. We were carrying the same thing, and he was sweating like
that. I was waiting to hear your part.
For a big dude, I thought he was going to be strong, but he's weak. We're like the same. We're the same.
No. Fuck
yeah.
There's no way.
There's no way. And it's okay. I'm
surprised he didn't hire movers. He's the type of guy he would have had some. Hired a bunch of black guys.
Yeah. Once his ass was on the seat, like on the ledge, just sweating, he's like, I should have hired movers.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, well, you have me doing it for free, so that's why I didn't do it. But no, he lifts surprisingly way less than I thought he would be able to.
I see that.
I lift way more than I look like I can.
Yeah, I definitely see that.
But anyhow, besides that, yeah, it was a whole day of that. So at the end of the day, I start, by the way, at like 2 p.m. We get done at 10:30. I get home at around like 10:45. Yeah. Sit down. I'm like, all right, I'm going to enjoy this Dave Chappelle special.
You saw it first time?
First time. Hadn't seen it. Heard a bunch of reviews. Couldn't get through the thing. Uh-huh. Half an hour in, I was like, this is the least funny thing I've ever seen in my life.
Shut the fuck up.
This is so unfunny.
Nah.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
I was like, this is open mic comedy that people would scoff at.
No.
Jimmy, give me one good joke.
That's good. All the bits. The intro joke, the Bourdain joke, the black people buying guns was fucking.
Oh my god!
Fucking it was all in the middle. In the middle, it was comedy 101.
No,
I feel like all shit was in the middle.
He did jokes I've heard him do, and people had opened. This is one of the jokes he does. he goes.
I think
he's like. Did you guys hear about this French actor who got in trouble? Juicy Smollier. 5-minute applause break just for saying
that didn't deserve that.
Just for saying a name.
But it was in the middle.
Yeah, but it wasn't funny. This is the whole thing. He got laughs because he's Dave Chappelle.
A little bit.
A lot of bits.
But some of the bits were just fucking...
The Michael Jackson shit? Yeah. He did that 10 years ago. It's the same joke.
Is it?
Remember his old special where he's like, "This is your wish, not mine." You remember that? Oh, right. He's like, where he's saying Michael Jackson was being a good host by sucking his dick, and then the cancer kid's dick because it was a Make-A-Wish kid.
Yeah, I remember.
And then he's like, the punchline is, "This was your wish, not mine." And then he did.
But he had to fit it in with the victim shit, with the say that's what fit. You know? And it just seemed like a long rant. Like it seemed. Can you think of a punchline?
I
like the new Chappelle. I like this Chappelle. This is my favorite Chappelle. I didn't like old Chappelle.
Old Chappelle was doing comedy. This one's doing social commentary.
That's where we're at though now.
But I'm saying,
I think that's where we're at.
Jimmy, I don't mind, and I he can do it on a talk show.
Okay.
But if you're a comedian and you
didn't like it, I love this intro. Intro was fucking classic.
He likes Prince and he was singing Prince.
Yeah, he's giving a Prince. Oh, Prince just died, so you had to.
But that's not funny.
It was good how you tied it
in. Jimmy, we're talking about comedy.
It was good.
This is a Netflix
the story
special
about
for
his
comedy.
Friend was fucking. It was on. It was real. It was real.
Which one was
about
that?
Bourdain killing himself, and then his fucking friend going through all this shit.
Yeah, he was talking, but this is the thing. He was telling stories, but I didn't laugh. Did you? Were you laughing?
I did laugh.
Oh, Jimmy.
I did laugh. It was good.
Man,
I liked it.
What? Okay, can you?
You know what's funny? Is Chappelle just came out with his special, and Gaffigan just came out with his special. Did you even watch Gaffigan's special? And I felt like it was overshadowed. I was like, I didn't even want to watch this shit.
Yeah,
Gaffigan's. Like he was regular,
dude. I'd probably watch
his food shit.
Yeah. I'll probably watch Gaffigan's just to get a fucking chuckle, dude. I didn't laugh once at Chappelle, and I love Chappelle, by the way.
I was laughing.
Everyone was laughing, and he wasn't telling jokes.
Yeah, it was good. I think you're wrong.
Can you tell me?
Hey, Mark Anthony, what's up? I think you just won. Mark Anthony is fucking. I don't know if you know Mark. You should look him up. He's a good dude. He just got an HBO. The HBO Latino special, I believe. Quote me on that, Mark.
Congrats,
man. He's a beast. I'm just gonna shout him out. And a bunch of people watching. Chris, what's up? Christy, what's up?
Chris Rails?
Yeah, Chris Rails, of course.
And Christy Vera?
What did I just see? I just saw Ready or Not.
Oh, I feel like it's funny. It's like a funny.
The girl's a good actor. The family, it was about a family who was trying to kill this girl because they had like this hex placed on them.
Yeah.
And they had to kill her before the morning or whatever. She was good. She was a good horror movie actress. I feel like she was the kind of girl that won. You know when they had that horror movie show?
Screamers or something like that?
It was like it's like you win a movie. I feel like.
I don't know.
Was that it? Was
I don't know. I don't watch
Scream Queens?
Scream Queens? Okay. I never watched it, but I know what it is. Yeah.
It was old when they were going through those film shows. Like if you made the best film, you win an award. Or if you were the best actor, you win an award.
Okay.
It was one of those shows. I feel like she won one of those shows. Like I've never seen her in nothing else, but got to be in this movie.
This seemed like the perfect movie to take an edible and watch, and it would be like funny, fun.
Yes. It was a roller coaster. It wasn't meant to be smart or nothing. It was just a roller coaster.
I love those movies that
there was a scene where they snuck in the N-word though.
Oh,
yeah. She was mad.
She says it.
She says the
N-word.
White girl says the like it snuck in. The black people in the audience were like, what the fuck?
Oh, what was the context?
It was it was the Louis C.K. joke where it wasn't at a black person, but it was yelling the N-word at this. Like she's like motherfucker N-word, it's like she snuck it in there
to a black person. Or
no, just because the butler was trying to kill her. And no, not the butler. Somebody drove by, and she was trying to hang him down for a ride.
Luke, good boy.
Yeah, Luke. Yeah, you absolutely grab a chair. Go, get the fuck up here. Just jump in the middle of this. You know how this goes. Yep, right in the middle. Boom.
That's not the middle, by the way.
I'm the middle.
Yeah.
Whatever. You don't have to point out my flaws.
That's
what the fuck?
That is the point of the podcast.
I had to.
It's to point out people's flaws.
Can you close the curtain?
Oh yeah.
There's your flaws. You can't close the fucking curtains. But somebody's driving by. She's trying to hail him to get help, and then she just did a angry rant. Where it was like, motherfucker, bitch ass nigga, and everyone's like, what?
Whoa.
Yeah, white girl said the N-word. Ready or not.
Ready or not. Taylor's old as time.
Yeah, but they snuck it in. They was like, we can get one in, and then that's a quote. But all the black people were like, the fuck?
They timed the release of the movie near Tarantino because they're like, Tarantino's got to get 10 in there. We can do one.
Did he get in? He didn't get in?
No, I don't think he did.
He got lots of feet.
There's no one? I didn't watch it yet.
No.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah,
a lot of feet?
A lot of feet.
Too many feet. He pointed out the feet to me.
I couldn't believe every person I talked to in LA. I watched in LA. The first thing they said was feet. I come to New York. Nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Because there's a scene where Margot Robbie's watching a movie. You see her big dirty feet up on the cushion, and it's like half of the screen is her feet.
Yeah,
right.
For 5 minutes. Right. So I couldn't believe my ears when people are like, "Oh, feet? What do you?"
I think you saw that on Pornhub.
That's a different one.
Margot Robbie's feet on Pornhub.
Introduce yourself real quick.
What's up? I'm Trovese. I'm host of the Swan Song Podcast.
Hey,
that's your boy right here. Follow me on @Trovese on Instagram and Twitter.
What is your podcast about?
It's the Swan Song Podcast. Season 1 is complete. It is a episodic show. It starts off being a show about people going out in style, right? So it's about like news stories about like people crashing in airplanes and like trying to commit like crazy stuff, and then like being foiled, and we make fun of them for that. But our show is kind of a poetic version of that because it ends with Live Near Skankfest, episode 24 of the show, where it's our season finale because it's Shane Gillis, Napoleon Emile are on. Shane I love Napoleon. Yeah. You don't know Napoleon? You should know Napoleon.
I don't know.
Hilarious guy.
Black guys.
No. Shane's from Philly. Shane's not black. Shane's not black.
Shane?
No.
Shane Gillis?
Shane?
Yeah, Shane Gillis is white.
He's white.
But I
from Philly, right?
Yeah,
Shane
from
Philly.
I'm thinking of Shane. Who? I don't know.
Gale.
Shane Gale.
We had both of these guys on, and we had nothing prepared for the show. So it's just those guys shitting on me personally for like an hour.
That's
great.
good.
Nice. And then the show has disappeared since then, and will reappear soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was actually just testing you because I hate when people say, "Hey, what's your podcast about?"
Yeah. I still don't know. After that was like a long explanation. I don't know. Still.
Yeah, it's about people talking about the way they go out,
style,
how they die.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant dressing up and going out at first.
Yeah, what I thought you meant was in comedy, like people who are phasing out of comedy.
That's kind of what the show's about.
Yeah.
You gotta say dying. How people
dying. Yeah.
That's
dying.
Good.
I like your Yu Yu Hakusho shirt.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I love this show. Did you ever watch Yu Yu Hakusho as a kid?
No, but I gotta get into it.
Inuyasha.
I was actually trying to find shirts that would catch Asian girls' eyes.
Oh, that's the one.
This will not be the one.
That's not the one.
I disagree.
No,
I think Asian girls can avoid these shirts more than anybody else because they worry about fetishization a lot, and that's like if you're hanging out with the anime nerds, you're probably fetishizing Asian women.
My big issue is
what do I wear?
What do you wear? Yeah. You wear like a button down. That's
like in the gym?
Yeah, you make it look like you have money.
In the gym?
Yeah, in the gym.
So you wear like a Nike. In a button down?
No, you wear like here's what you do. You wear like a Nike dry fit, something with like off-white, like some high label, high-end shit. Yeah. That's what'll attract Asian women. Because Asian women love like the little status shit. Yeah, you wear nice shit. You gotta fucking work up your shoes, dog.
Oh yeah.
You want to get like
I never had shoes.
You gotta use whack ass Under Armour shoes.
No. Okay, I know that much.
Get yourself some Uptowns.
No, I'm not. Never been that guy.
Yeah.
Never. Fuck that. Fuck.
Look at
what are you wearing? I'm wearing.
Never been that guy.
I'm wearing Nike Blazers.
Oh, you're adorable. You're adorable.
Ice cream sorbet.
Ice cream sorbet. You know it.
Are you, Luke? Are you into Asian women?
Of course.
Oh, you are.
Yeah. For the culture.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Shut the fuck up. What?
Yeah.
What?
For the Asian culture.
For the culture.
That's fetishizing. No.
No, absolutely not.
Wait, what?
It's not fetishizing when I do it because I'm Asian.
What?
That's so interesting. I feel like most Asian
I don't give a shit about the culture. I just like dating cool women.
Right.
And that's fetishizing.
No.
Okay.
That's not fetish.
Wait, no, you've said thousands of times that you have you like Asian women.
I love all women. That's just what I'm happen to be on at the moment.
I think his track record. I've seen his track record. Yeah. It's not all Asian.
It's not all Asian. I date all kinds of women.
I got your back.
Like, thank you.
I got your back.
I just say that, but I date all. You know.
Yeah.
She got to be fairly fit. She got to wake up. You know.
Yeah.
I got certain things.
Yeah. But everyone has their type. It's not wrong to have a type. I feel like if you're like, oh, I'm not into this, people are like, you're racist. It's like, no, I just,
What's your type? White.
No, I like a Latina or white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's the realms you're working in.
Yeah.
White and Asian for me. White and Asian.
See,
White Asian?
I'm. It's not even that I'm neutral for Asian. I just tend to not be into Asians. Yeah.
I've been attracting a lot of black girls lately.
Really?
It's been great.
I do.
Black nerds?
Oof. Oh, I see.
Black nerds are coming out. Black girl nerds, they're fucking popping out.
Invest now, boys.
Thank me later. My stock is going up.
Stock up now.
Yeah, man, that's what's up.
Buy early.
What else?
Buy low. Sell high.
Come on in.
Yeah,
Come hang out. Poke your head in.
How you doing?
Hi.
Hello. Marco.
Marco?
Yes.
Did I just see you the other day, Marco?
Nah.
Okay. Other Spanish guy.
Yeah, probably.
Other Spanish. Are you Mexican?
Nah, Puerto Rican.
Okay, same shit. Have a seat.
Same
Who did some female comic had that big Puerto Ricans are just Mexicans with citizenship?
I feel like a bunch of
That
comics
was
have
I just saw that
bits where it's like a type of Latina and then they just say Mexican.
I say Filipinos are
everything
Chinese,
on the other side of the border is
right.
Mexican, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get written up for this. Don't say don't condone myself.
Uh-huh.
No, I just agree. I just agree with the.
He said, yeah.
No, 100%.
Filipinos, Mexican, Asians.
I think a lot of times.
Chinese, Mexican.
I think a lot of times people just want to know the area and they don't care about the specific. You know? You should just say the continent.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know?
Asian.
Asian.
South America.
South America.
Yeah.
Indonesians are the only
Jewland.
Indonesians are the only mix that have their own country.
That can't be true.
Indo-Asians that they named it. I don't know.
Okay.
What is it?
I was trying a bit where
You said mixed too. Indo and Asian. What is Indo?
I don't think they're equipped for this,
Indians.
man.
I'm not. Indians and Asians.
But those are already the same.
Those are already. That's
That's
the
the
same
line.
thing.
That's the line, though, right?
Where's India? Africa?
Shut up.
Right next to Chad?
Yeah.
In the Sudan?
No, you know what's funny is I'm so bad at geography. I don't know. No, India's in Asia. I know that much, but that's all I know. Is it near Pakistan? Probably, right?
It's to the right of Africa. If you're looking at a
What is India?
India, yeah.
What?
If you're looking at North America is in this corner, in the top left corner.
Yeah.
And then in the right hand corner is like Africa.
Yeah.
A little bit to the right of that is India.
Wow.
Yeah.
Eurasia is huge.
Yeah. Eurasia is huge. We've
Eurasia?
gotten into wars with pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
Right? Asians have gotten into wars with everybody, and let me tell you, we're coming on top soon, boys. Again, invest now. Start low. We're gonna buy.
Why do you think they haven't taken over the world? There's so many of them.
Because we have tiny dicks and we just like to make things.
You think they would be a
and you guys are
superpower, right?
curtailing. You guys are stopping us from making new shit.
You know what it is? It's because Asians never complain. They just do their thing, and it's like what?
And then it builds up inside us, and then we gotta fucking fight a bunch of people to feel better.
Yeah.
And then our balls are fucking empty, and then we're peaceful for the next 500 years.
Yeah.
It's just look at the track
Because
record.
they're tiny. Is it tiny too?
Yeah, we got a lot to prove, man.
Yeah.
We got a lot to prove.
Are you Filipino? Huh?
Yeah, I'm Filipino and
Yeah.
Italian, so
Oh, okay.
so just a lot of fighting.
Yeah.
Not talking with their hands. Is it?
Yeah.
Was it Joe?
Does your mom talk with her hands? Your mom Italian? Your mom's Filipino.
With the feet
Mom's
pointing?
When-
Yeah, I heard myself. I heard myself. Mom's.
You were about to insult me. I thought you grew up here. What the fuck is that?
Your dad. How Italian is your dad?
Aggressively Italian. He's so Italian he left because
Really?
he's white trash.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know he's
What are you gonna
Italian because his dad was super Italian because all his friends are just white Italian dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's Jimmy,
Do you not really relate? This is why it surprised me that you're into Asians because I feel like you seem so like white bread or something that you don't really relate to Asian culture.
Absolutely not.
You don't relate.
Well, no, I do. I do
Oh.
relate to Asian culture. A lot of my friends growing up were just the Asian kids.
Oh.
So I grew up around Asians. It's only now that I'm in comedy that I'm not hanging out with Asians.
Uh.
And that's because we see each other as competition.
Really?
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, fuck this
Partially.
guy.
Fuck this guy. Fucking
Peter Wong.
Yeah, is it Peter Wong? Peter Wong.
Peter
You want to
Wong's
say it?
not my number one enemy. My
Who's
number
your
one
number one
enemy
Say it.
is Alvin Kawhi.
Really?
Alvin Kawhi.
Extra minute.
Halfway extra minute. Maybe a free mic for
Put
that.
this on fucking record.
Why? Yes.
Everything he fucking does with his fucking eyes and his hard work ethic. And if you're not doing 11 million mics a week, it's like, okay, we get it. You're an Asian dad, but you have nobody to love. You know?
Damn.
That's good.
I'm sick of it. All right? I'm sick of it. Stop being a stereotype. Get some cool sneakers and fucking keep it moving. You know?
I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I think Peter Wong is the best Asian comic.
I'll fight you right now.
Peter Wong?
He's the best writer. His jokes are so well written.
Peter Wong's a good writer.
Okay. Fumi's got good stage presence. Fumi's great.
Fumiabe's
Is that the guy with the round glasses?
No, you're not even in this competition. You know Fumiabe? You can't even sit at the table. Okay?
He's not at that level.
You ain't on the table.
He's in a different class. He came in too late.
You missed Fumi.
He's like four.
Oh, what a fun man to watch.
Fumiabe.
Where can I catch him?
You can catch him
Fumi
at
has a podcast. Hack City.
Hack City, his show on Wednesdays. Asian Not Asian podcast.
Asian Not
Great
Asian.
podcast.
Oh, is it him and another Asian?
Fumiabe and Michael Nguyen.
Mike Nguyen, yeah.
Mike Nguyen.
If anything, I think Fumi's actually my number one because he refuses to put me on Asian, not Asian.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is. I'm the fucking epitome. I can't say that.
I'll never work again.
I don't hang out with Fumi enough to like joke that I don't like him enough.
Yeah.
Which is why I hate him.
He's your doppelganger a little bit.
A little bit. I'm threatened by it. Also, he's Japanese, so there's a whole history behind our culture.
Really?
Are you familiar
You
with
look
it?
Japanese.
No, I don't know.
I'll spit.
No, Filipino. I guessed it.
Japanese do this weird thing where
Japanese are cool.
There's like certain, like Japanese. They look. There's like some that look super Asian,
right?
Then there's some that look like they look a little black,
right? Those are the outsiders.
Yeah, the outsiders. Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah.
Because I watched some old Japanese movies and like, he looks a little
dark.
black. Like the dark Japanese.
They have a little bit darker skin. Yeah. They have a little bit.
Those are the countries.
It's like your complete. I mean, you know.
No, darker than him.
So their people fucked our people over in World War II.
Okay.
They were doing basically the same thing Germany was doing to the Jews, but on a much smaller scale. They made us walk this Trail of Tears.
Really?
So they made us walk barefoot from one part of the country to another.
Is that what the Trail of Tears was?
There's a Trail of Tears in the Philippines that is similar to the one in America.
You're just using Trail of Tears
as an example.
Okay.
Yeah.
Explain Trail of Tears.
Trail of Tears is from. Dude, I don't know American history that well, but I think it's during the French-Indian War.
Yeah,
I want to say the French were making.
Find it.
So specific.
I think the French were making the French were making the Native Americans walk through like barefoot in like the Midwest.
What about the Oregon Trail?
Oregon Trail, that's just a fun game.
No, Oregon Trail is like a Trail of Tears also.
Yeah, but that's like on your own volition. That's a white people Trail of Tears because it's like, oh, well, we're gonna do this.
Yeah,
you know, it's your choice to go.
There were tears of joy.
Yeah. They're going to be like, oh,
Trail of Tears of Joy.
They're like burying their child and like, I'm going to make so much money.
So rich.
So rich.
Finally. What's that,
Fuck
Peterson? You're slow because of your son? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm going to be rich while your kids are dying.
I think I'll just sprint ahead.
Yeah. But yeah, they used to fuck with they fucked with our country a lot, which is why the Japanese and the Philippines
Japanese, I think,
super racist.
Look really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
They do.
They're the high end. They're number one.
They're number one. You've heard the ranking. You've heard the ranking. You know.
It's weird because people seem to agree on it, and I look at it and I'm like,
they make the best shit.
Yeah.
They make the best shit. Yeah. They have like the most advanced society amongst Asia. You know.
They're refined, right?
They're
refined.
Here's what I like about them. They put on airs that they're refined, but like just underneath that surface level, they're all fucking perverts.
They own that stereotype.
Yeah, because there's so many problems with like the trains.
Of course.
That's what I keep hearing.
There's vending
like
machines that sell panties.
Yeah, they're flawed. They're flawed people.
But I think it's because they're not upfront with their sexuality. They just got out there.
They work 80 hours a week.
Yeah.
They work 80 hours a week, and then they don't have. They repress their sexual urges, so then it manifests in these weird ways. That's like a lot of the theories.
I think part of it too is because there's the culture of being refined. Somebody's not like, oh, I'm gonna go hit on that girl over there. They can't do that, you know.
I mean, there are people who do that. The Yakuza.
Yeah. Okay. Well, those are like Yakuza are
outsiders.
They're masculine.
Yeah.
I think it would be dope to go to Japan because then Japanese women would expect that of Americans.
That's where you're wrong.
Oh, okay.
Immediately.
All right. Well, enlighten me.
I'm pretty sure that. You know what? I can't. I just wanted to say you're wrong. I just wanted to say you're wrong. You're fired. Of Asian culture. Like I've never had this much power. You got to understand.
Yeah.
I'm usually hanging 6 Asians deep.
You're the go-to.
So like now that I'm like amongst in a society that has no Asians around it.
No. Well, okay. Just listen.
I could just be like, on Thursdays we wear red noses. And I'd be like, I guess so.
Really?
Writing this down.
Yeah, give me a red nose.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I had a friend who, tall white guy, went to China, not Japan, but China,
Same
and
difference.
spent a semester there. And he was looked at as like, whoa, this is like a special guy. You know,
Yeah.
he's taller than everyone, white.
Oh, for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
But that's like,
Because he stands out.
isn't China's a third world country though?
Is it?
what?
No, it's not third world country anymore. I excuse me.
It's top 5.
Well, depending
Yeah,
on
they
where
are
in
the
China.
richest fuck.
Where in China?
There's places in China.
Yeah, there's place in China.
Probably wasn't
That's
the
the
countryside.
Probably not countryside.
Yeah.
If he was, he'd be slanging dick over there. In the countryside,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
but they
look at-
could you imagine what they look like?
I don't know. You might find one diamond in the rough, dude.
Absolutely. There's
You
always
might.
one.
Yeah.
There's always
There's
one.
always one.
They're like, and some farmers like,
Comes
what?
out of
You
a
have
hut?
$7?
Daughters.
Oh my god.
He's like, I need to find something to do with all these daughters. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
No, I was saying
All they gotta
dollars.
do-
Dollars?
This, you have $7?
On
Take
you?
my daughter. Yeah.
$7? You can take all $7.
Yeah, all 7 daughters.
For $7.
Please take my daughters. Yeah, that's funny.
What is the dollar? Is it yen?
Yeah.
Ratio and the farm, the countryside?
high.
You know, it's probably huge.
The dollar ratio? I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
What are we talking
I'm
about?
still trying to figure out pesos.
I don't know it off the top of my head. I used to
I'm
know
supposed to know this shit.
the yen to
Exchange
US
rate?
dollar. Well, that's because I used to buy clothes from China.
Why?
So I used to buy like yeah, for the culture.
Yeah. Support.
There were like a couple. So I would buy like a couple like hoodies, and I would buy them in like mass quantities,
And sell them
and
here.
then sell them here. And I would also like buy a couple from it, just like
Import
this
business.
import business that I used to run for a little bit. And that was only for like a year because it was just too much work.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? But it was fun.
One Japanese yen is 0.94%.
But what about
Dollar.
the Chinese?
Oh, Chinese. We didn't do Chinese.
So it's yuan.
Oh,
Yuan.
shit.
Oh, it's yen.
Y-N?
It's pronounced yen.
Yuan?
Yeah.
0.14.
14 cents to the U.S.
To the
dollar.
dollar, yep.
I don't know.
Is that right?
One yen
Chinese yen
is
yuan.
14
Yes.
cents American. Interesting.
I don't know what that means.
So
It means for every
$7 would be like
yeah. Let's see
$50.
work this out.
Like $50. Oh, look it up.
No, fuck that. I gotta
Say
convert it.
$7 and see if it's not $50, motherfucker.
Like 7.
$1, 7 point. Is that right?
That's Canada, isn't it? Or
No,
what is that?
that's
This probably isn't
Chinese
interesting
New York.
for the
No,
podcast.
not at all.
This is a great podcast.
Not at all.
Is this the 420 cast?
This is the
This is
420.
420.
This is 420.
This is
Yeah.
420.
And none of us are high.
Huh?
Yeah.
I tried to set it up, but somebody dropped the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Zach?
No. I don't depend on Zach. I put a bunch out there, but they all dropped
Oh,
the
a bunch
ball.
of feelers.
Yeah, bunch of feelers.
Yeah.
So, whatever. I don't know.
I don't think you tried that hard, Jimmy.
I didn't try to harm.
Okay.
Somebody else who was really into it. I'm a dabbler. So
Yeah.
That's good. I think it's good to be a dabbler. If you're the guy who's like, oh, let's get high,
Yeah, I'm not that
immediately
guy.
I'm just like,
I do it once in a while. Like if I deadlift too much, but I'm not.
yeah.
And I don't trust weed that much. You know, I'm not.
I could see that.
You know, I do my research.
Do you
I
get
gotta
paranoid
know.
when you smoke weed?
I got paranoid one time.
It's not fun, right?
No, it's not
It's
fun.
not fun.
I get ridiculous paranoia.
I caught
I have a
I
good
caught block
paranoia
myself.
story.
Yeah.
I have a good paranoia story.
Do it.
So,
Say it loud.
one time I was in LA for I was doing the main room at the Comedy Store. It was for like a special show. I was just doing like 5 minutes, like packed house. It was great. So I go up, do my time, get off stage. Went well. Immediately after, grab a drink because I'm just all high off adrenaline. It was just like, oh, this whole thing is happening. And then I smoke a bunch of weed after that.
Just by yourself.
Just not Yeah, pretty much by myself, just drinking and smoking weed, and then I felt like that weird cross-faded thing where you're like kind of hearing your own voice in your head.
Yeah.
And then for a second, I thought like all of the comics were talking like about me.
Ooh.
So then I go and I approach. I mean, I don't want to drop names.
Drop names.
I'll drop the names.
Names.
It's
You already
bad.
did it.
It's bad.
You already did. Do it.
Soder.
Yeah. Oh, right to him. God damn.
Dave Smith, Brian Redband, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh,
Wow.
All those people just being like, hey, am I fucking up? Do you have a problem with me? And they were like, what? No.
Who are you?
No, they were like, what? No, of course not. You, what? Why? What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
And they were just like, he's too high right now. He's too high.
No, I'm glad they knew.
They knew, but they were like, any chance of like being an adult around these people is like out the window. It's like, look at this boy.
Yeah.
Do you know how many milligrams it was?
I don't know, man. I don't.
That whole story was
know.
just to drop those names.
Yeah, just drop his name dropping.
No, I smoked like 2 grams by myself.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
a lot.
like, it's a lot. It's a lot, especially for someone my size.
I don't
I
smoke.
had
I'll do
like
that.
2-3 drinks.
Yeah.
Dude, I had
alcohol.
Yeah, and I had alcohol. Alcohol was the big
Yeah.
factor.
I had a story where I would play pool with this guy, and I'd always lose, but like we bet one time, I lost, of course, and then he's like, okay, the bet was you have to take a huge bong rip, and then before you blow out, shotgun a beer.
Okay.
So I did that. I was gone.
Yeah.
I was gone. Mentally, I was gone, and I was super paranoid.
You hold it in.
You hold it in, and then you finish the beer without blowing
That's
out.
the killer.
Yeah, it
That's
killed
the
me.
killer.
It killed me.
Yeah.
I got so... It felt like I was having a trip. Anyway, so we're all hanging out in his room, and I sit down on the couch, and my leg hits something sharp, and I look down, and there's a staple. You know, they stapled a cloth on the couch or whatever. There's one staple that had been gone out. And I was like, that's weird. Why is just one staple out? And then I remembered a story about people who would go to clubs and stab other people with needles filled with AIDS.
Yeah.
And I was like, someone lifted this staple up, put AIDS on it in case someone in case somebody hit their leg and then would give them AIDS. And I'm like, oh fuck. So the whole night I was like, do I have AIDS? And then I was asking the dude, I was like, dude, what's up with this staple on your couch? Did you do that? Do you know what's going on? He's like, no, what the fuck is going on? But that was in my head. I was like, dude, I have AIDS now.
Right. And then for the rest of the night after that, once you're like sobering up, you're like, I've lost all the respect of
I've lost Austin. And then the crazy part, I got a test. I got AIDS.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Congrats.
No. But I didn't think I had AIDS.
I met a girl on one of the apps, Asian girl, and she asked me to follow her on this Asian
Instagram?
Asian Messenger. It was like WhatsApp for Asians. So it was written in Korean or some shit. So I didn't know.
WhatsApp?
It was one of those shit. It was like yellow and white. She was like, yeah, let's message on this, and then I downloaded it, and I was like, I don't know what none of this shit says. I could be signing my life away. I signed the agreement. And she was like, she could be following me and reading through my shit.
Yeah.
And it was like, she's supposed to be coming over. And I was like, what if she's sending people over to come get me through this app? And then I was like,
what if she just got your credit card in?
anything.
Yeah.
Everything. I'm like, I don't think I should. I was like, you can't come over right now.
Yeah.
The whole night.
Bro, I don't know what pussy is good enough to fucking have the risk of credit card fraud.
Of the Yakuza company.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, how many people I'm thinking how many exits I got in my house, and I'm going to have to fight this chick, fight the people. Maybe it's not even a girl.
Right.
It's just people.
Why don't you just be like, hit me on my cell phone? What are you talking about?
I don't know why. I was too much.
You got lost in the sauce.
I was lost in the sauce.
You were looking at that V, that tight V, and you were just like,
yeah.
Whoa.
I'm going to do whatever.
Speaking of
There
fucking
it is.
devil, isn't that good when that
It's
happens?
the number one.
We just talking shit about you.
It's my number one enemy.
Close that curtain and come in. Alvin, what's up? Nothing. Yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, that was good. But she was batshit crazy. She just.
Oh, really?
She's having issues with her
The
mom.
lady who made you go on a private messenger?
Chinese.
Yeah, I mean,
Chinese
the message was
messenger.
fine. I was just too fucking.
We actually don't
I
know
like being that
what
hot.
Asian this girl is.
Yeah.
She was. She didn't. We went to a Chinese restaurant. I believe she was Korean. I think she was Korean. She wasn't Chinese. We went to the restaurant.
That'd be great if you're
Everyone
Chinese.
lost
There
your
were
mind.
like hot Chinese girls at the restaurant, and
Yeah.
she was like, when she was looking through the menu, she'd do this like weird finger flick thing. She was like reading through it like she was nervous, and then the Chinese girl to the restaurant. No, she was like just a nervous, like I don't know what I want. I was like, what the fuck is that about?
Yeah.
And the Chinese girl was like, this bitch is crazy. Like when the girl looks and she's like, this bitch isn't playing with everything.
Yeah.
And then I was like, it's not worth it. She's cute, but I was like, it's not.
Yeah.
She's like, my ex-boyfriend had baby mama drama. I was like,
once a girl starts talking about her ex-boyfriend or you see a fidget.
Yeah, she's fidgeting. I just ate food. And
just a fidget too?
I think the whole point was she liked my playlist on Spotify. She was like, I love this music. It calms me down. I was like, maybe that's the purpose. Just take my playlist and just. Sometimes you go into people's lives for a reason.
What if she just really didn't want to sleep with you? She just wanted to feel okay about using your playlist.
Maybe that was it. Maybe her mom was crying about her mom have too much power in her life or some
so many red flags here. I can't believe fidgeting. The
Asian.
mom thing, Asian,
so many
Asian.
Yeah. And she had her clothes. I don't like her clothes either. I don't like she was too Asian for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
Too Asian.
You're gonna judge people on how?
No. I'm boring, but she's born on the Asian scale. Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm a blue dude.
I think
this is my superhero color. The superhero color is blue. I love blue.
Superhero.
It's my superhero. I like blue and water and shit. Whatever. Tell me where they can find you.
At Troveses, Troveezus on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah, we're getting to 5:30 now.
Podcast available on all podcast platforms.
Say it one more time. He was fucking talking over your shit. Where can they find your podcast?
I'm on the podcast.
Kevin doesn't.
What?
As Kevin does the podcast enough, and he's on 4 times.
It's never enough. You can do it as many times as you want. Kevin's the only hungry one.
Why don't I get asked?
Because you don't come early and you don't jump
I come
in.
to your mic twice a
No.
week.
You don't say, hey, Jimmy, I'm jumping on the podcast today. I'm like,
Jimmy,
I'd never say
I
no.
went on Monday podcast.
Not Monday because they just told me it was cool.
Because I'm on it.
They're not open Monday. The bar's not
Labor
open.
Day.
Usually they are. If they're open, I'm going to be there. So see you Tuesday.
Is that the stripper day?
Huh? Tuesday's the stripper day.
What's the stripper day?
The stripper's coming to do the
I want to be on the
podcast.
stripper.
Oh, I know her. She's like a
Yeah,
breast
she
girl.
wants to do. Don't tell. Come on, it's good people.
Oh, sorry.
And
I mean,
we're
she's good.
promoting my appearance on Hustler. So
Is that a problem that is not plugged in today?
what? Yeah, the mic's.
We're not actually recording.
Yeah, we're just here for show.
Yeah.
You want to judge anything else, Casper? You want to judge my life?
Your name's Casper?
His name is Casper. Casper.
Yeah.
I'm not
You like that?
You've
Tell
had
me
Red
fine.
flag. We're not going on a date. You can find me hustling and grinding.
nice.
I believe you hustle. I don't think you grind. One or the other. You
I
can't do
grind.
both.
I grind.
Hustle and grind.
I think I grind. I don't hustle. Maybe.
Alvin Quiet hustles and grinds.
Yes. That's why I hate him.
Yeah. I saw him grinding the other day.
Wait, tell them about your show and close it out.
Yeah, I got a monthly show at Alligator Lounge. It's going to be the third Friday
There you go.
of September. If you want, come to the open mics we have on Wednesdays at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Same place. And if you're good, we'll put you on the show.
Hell
That's
yeah.
it.
Big shout out to Amanda Wright. She just got tickets for the podcast for next week.
Hell yeah.
Big shout out to her.
Buy
and
tickets.
Yeah, you can get tickets are free on Eventbrite.com.
Ah.
So
For this podcast?
for this podcast,
What do you mean tickets?
they get tickets and they just say they want to
Sit
come.
and
I'm trying to build this shit. All right, this is going to be the biggest podcast in the world.
So,
I don't know if you know that.
But people
I know you can
watching
judge
They
it.
take it to walk it.
Yeah, they watch it and they say, "Hey, I can go to Eventbrite and get tickets." But
But
she just got a ticket.
none of these people have tickets.
No. I didn't ask you to say that.
Oh.
These are all audience. See.
Yeah,
What's going
They
on
don't
now?
want tickets.
You can get tickets on Eventbrite.com, the People's Mic Podcast, if you want to. This is for the future. All right?
Oh, got it.
For the
Got it.
future.
Okay.
But-
After 420.
But Amanda,
after
after
420.
420.
Yeah,
Next
now
week, I
there's
don't know.
tickets.
It'll be like 427 or something.
Yeah.
This is another episode of People's Mic. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimmyPeoples.com. You can get tickets. Yeah, it's on iHeartRadio, you piece of shit. You can get tickets for the podcast at eventbrite.com/the People's Mic Podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, J People's TV. We're at this bar every Saturday at 4:30 for the open mic, 5:30 for the. I said that wrong. 4:30 for the podcast, 5:30 for the open mic. Every day, Monday to Friday at Otto's Shrunken Head at 2:15 for the podcast and 3 o'clock for the open mic.
Nice. Hell yeah.
See you Tuesday. It's a holiday. Have a good Labor Day weekend.
Bye.